learning pitches, right? Pitch development, whatever it is. Nothing new's come along. It's just there's new ways to define it. All right. Go ahead. Three-phase approach. So not everybody has all the things that we do at our disposal, meaning slow motion cameras. We use TrackMan. There's also Rapsodo. But you go ahead and no, sorry, videos work. So little types of things that we can slow down the ball. We can see what kind of grips and releases there are. These are both curveballs. Wainwright has a nasty curveball. We know it's a nasty curveball. How he holds the ball, how it's released, thumb position, finger position. So we have slow motion cameras that can break everything down to make sure that guys have specific releases. For instance, we think this is kind of common. All right, that's a curveball, sure. Why is his nasty? Why is another person's not? We had a major leaguer and a AAA pitcher this year, and they had to adjust their curve. And these are high-level guys. They had to adjust their curveball because when they threw their curveball, they actually tapped it. They released the ball and tapped it one time with their index finger. And that changes the direction of the ball, how well it spins. So spin efficiency, you know, all of that. Everything that you're reading on, well, anywhere on the sabermetric sides, right? So how do we do that? So now we have the slow motion camera that we can start to pick up on how a ball comes out and how to properly either change the thumb, change its fingers. So these are some of the areas that you guys can start to look in on a little bit. Because even your iPhones, you guys can start to pick up things like this as well. So this is, I just kind of want to give you a little bit of what the Diamondbacks are doing a little bit. This is called this is from TrackMan, DPS measurements or daily pitching summary. So just to give you some breakdown, and I don't know if you guys know this at all or not, but I want to share it if you do or you don't. So this guy right here was the curveball on this side, Marcus Teneo. All right, and Marcus Teneo has a above average major league curveball, but he's actually in rookie ball. But this is how we get to start to see guys that, okay, does he have a major league pitch, and if so, what does it look like? Well, the grip was different. This guy over-pronates everything, but the spin is elite compared to what? Well, they have all these averages all throughout major league. What is an elite curveball? His is above average. Also, when you look at what is a carrying fastball, what is a fastball, a hop, ride, whatever it is. So right here, this is measured in inches. All right, and I know it's probably hard for you guys to see, but his ball, so fastball, changeup, because red is fastball, the blue is changeup, and this is his curveball. So some of the things that you guys hear about on TV or looking through on YouTube, whatever it is. So fastball with carry, he's at 10, pretty good carry. It used to be just 2 years ago, 8 inches of carry was above average. Now everybody's starting to learn how to backspin the ball better because they're using slow motion. Not only slow motion, there's also help with some grip. If anybody follows Trevor Bauer, you know what I'm talking about. It was, what was it called? I don't know. He accused, or didn't accuse Houston of using stuff on the ball to make sure it has better spin rate. So anyhow, so now this has some carry. The changeup is really close to the fastball, and that's just with the movement pattern. All right, so he's got carry on his changeup. So if we have carry on our fastball and we have carry on our changeup, does that changeup look very good? Probably not. We don't have both balls carry. All right, so if we had a fastball that stays here, but we had a changeup that drops, now we're just measuring the movement. All right. Now we start to have some separation. So when you talk about people separating pitches, that's one. But then when you come down here, this is curveball. Again, I already told you you had a major league curveball. So now what you have is a 10-inch carry, and you have 12 inches below zero curveball. So now you're looking at 10 and 12, that's 22 inches of separation, correct? You think that's a pretty good pitch block? Yes. So when you hear about pitch blocks. So before I go on to the other things, does anybody have any questions on that? Yeah.